So we had this debate about The Price is Right. Is Drew Carey the host of that? He's still doing it.
I think so.
Okay. Because wasn't Rosie O'Donnell supposed to host it or something?
She was like...
She said that she wanted to do it.
That was when they were deciding who was going to do it.
They should just cancel the show after Bob Barker.
It's a stupid game.
My grandma loves that.
It's stupid.
That's what she wakes up for in the morning.
It's a really cool game.
It's stupid.
No, it's really cool.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's just random. And little games.
That's what it is. It's like
and you cheer on. And
you have to guess the price of like an appliance, and then you
But
go
you know that they rate.
Well...
And then they play some really I really like
and
the
their
games
appliance
that
prices,
they
they don't make any sense. It's like dishwasher, $2,500, and you're like, that thing better like have a fax machine
Put
go
my
into
dishes
it.
away
And like,
after
yeah,
that.
like it's just like now let's go and play a game, and then I don't know. I just don't understand it. The Showcase Showdown.
Showcase Showdown's actually really cool. I like that part too.
I just don't get it. The only part that I think is okay is spinning the wheel.
You guess the price of the thing.
The entire vacation, yeah. Which again is, well, the Showcase Showdown is probably actually more realistic than the price of the appliance, but yeah, they should just cancel the show after Bob Barker though. I know how you like the little synopsis of all the books I'm reading, so I'm going to give you the one that I'm reading now.
Nobody wants to know.
Not a full-on summary, just a little synopsis of it.
We reject it. Nobody wants to know what book you're reading.
It's North China Lover by Margaret Duras.
I think I watched the movie.
You said that.
Okay.
She wrote it as a theme play for the movie The Lover. So, anyways, within the book, the character, it's an autobiography, and the entire point of the book is that she's a 14-and-a-half-year-old, and she sleeps with a 28-year-old.
That's it?
He was not listening.
Yeah, what? Sorry?
Wait, what? She also
The
seduces
Price
her
is
brother.
Right. Did they win the Showcase Showdown?
No, they lost. Yeah.
That's how we get you to stop talking about books.
You say something stupid.
Just completely change the topic. I don't think I was listening to the synopsis for real.
A 14-and-a-half-year-old has sex with a 28-year-old.
Okay.
And
it's her brother?
No, the 28-year-old just a Chinese guy
Oh.
in Indochina area.
In China? He's just a Chinese guy?
Indochina.
Oh, I thought you said
Indochina.
he's just a Chinese guy in China.
No, Indochina, between India and China.
Okay.
And she also seduces her brother.
Well, what's...
And then she also has her friend. She falls in love with this Chinese guy, and she also has her friend sleep with him while she watches.
Okay.
Yeah, she's really crazy. She completely identifies herself based on her relationships with men.
I think that you enjoy these books.
I think they're really funny.
You think they're funny?
They're really funny. Yeah.
I think that they're all disgusting. No, they sound pretty...
You think they're disgusting, but it's a French book, and it's about a type of love. Not all love is nice, clean cut. Some of it's really messy.
I see, like Stacy's experience in the movie theater. Should we just leave it at that? Should we just say that she had...
Well, if you describe what happened in that movie theater, you'd have to put an X rating on this podcast or something.
Did she actually tell you in detail what was going on?
She just said she saw a couple people laying on some chairs in the back row doing some messy stuff.
Wait, wasn't Stacy on the back row?
No, I think she was 5 rows from the back row.
5 rows from the back. Wait, you were on the back row. You told me that you were on the back row.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I said I was going up towards the back row.
Oh, and then you stopped.
How awkward would that be? You go to get to the back row and you just stop and freeze, what the?
I'd go and sit down next to him.
And then you silently sneak away, I hope they didn't hear me.
Are these seats taken?
Are any of these seats clean?
Do you guys want some cinnamon bears? Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm sitting there, and I have my bag half slashed onto the other chair. This is it. I have my bag.
And your shirt is partially
unbuttoned. You want me to tell it, or do you want to interrupt?
I'm just wondering if you seduced this 50-year-old woman.
I'm reading my book, and I have my book bag half on my shoulder and half on the chair next to me. So nobody should sit next to me, and the row over is completely empty. And this lady walks up, stares at me, stares at the seat next to me. He's like, "May I?" And uses this hand gesture of moving my bag. I'm just like, "What the freak?" Fine, whatever. So, and then she sits down, and then that recording. So she
came and sat directly next to you
on purpose.
Okay.
So and then that stupid little announcement voice please think of others. Please don't put your feet on the seats. And then she did the whole jokingly, ha ha ha, and puts her foot on the seat, like, ha ha ha, ha, and then stares at me. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So, then I start reading, and I just try to ignore
And
her.
you're reading your erotic Chinese novel. Or
No, I'm
whatever.
reading Under
You're reading
Fire. Under Fire. But, so, and I have to explain this. She has, like, the number one pet peeve of all time for me. She smelled like smoke. Not just a little bit. Like, she smelled like a lit cigarette. It was disgusting. But and then she just turns to me and starts talking, and she starts talking about my book bag, because my book bag's probably like 25 pounds full of books. And she's like, "Ooh, how is that your laptop in there?" Like, "No, just my books." Like, "Oh, where do you go to school?" Blah blah.
Maybe she was
and then
thinking
just
about
starts,
robbing you.
She just starts talking to me about how like she goes to Henniker College to be a nurse and blah 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 blah. And the really funny thing is like she got on one stop from where I got off. So like this is all within like a minute and a half, and she just keeps going and going and going. And like I feel just really awkward, and then all of a sudden we stop, and I get up, and I'm just like, do I say goodbye? Do I just keep walking? I'm like, ah.
Did you say bye?
And I pretty much ran off the damn train. She's like, oh, you have a good night.
She
I'm
told
just
you.
like, yeah, just run straight off the train. It was borderline freaky. Like I got off that train.
Wasn't 50 years old. She's probably like 30.
No, she was 50. She was 50.
Did you say anything to her while she was?
While she was talking about her nursing thing, I told her how I was going into the nursing program, but
You should've
I don't want to do the
befriended people like
physiology. I'm okay being friendly. When a lady makes me move my damn bag, when there's a seat perfectly available across the row, I'm pissed off. And then when she tries hitting on me, no,
Well, did
no,
she make any
no.
comments about your appearance or anything, or was she just trying to like?
No, but on that note, the guy from Pazos on Tuesday, he commented on my shave. Says, "Wow, you really clean up very well.
Oh my
you clean up
gosh.
well." And I'm just like,
What guy? The high one?
the really tall guy.
He's like Australian or something.
No, that Diana likes, thinks is cute, and he has the tattoos on his arm.
Yeah.
The one
Really skinny guy that always helps us. The guy that was
Okay, the one that's always high.
Yeah, he and like I just sat there, and you could see his eyes like light up, like, wow, I didn't mean it to sound like that. And I'm
He
just like,
said you clean up nice.
yeah, and I'm just like, thanks. It was really awkward, but it was funny. Like he laughed.
Everyone knows
loud.
that he's just hating on you because you don't clean up nice.
Well, it was really funny. Like it sounded like he was hitting on me, but he didn't mean it that way at all. And he just he froze like a deer in headlights. Like, damn.
You're a very attractive male.
Yeah.
Uh,
And going back to the other lady on the train is like I found this out, but apparently she's going to school to be a nurse, and she hasn't had a job in 16 months. So she's old. She smells like smoke.
and she's unemployed.
She wasn't attractive. If she was an older, attractive lady, I might be okay with it.
You might. Wait.
I would be okay with an older, attractive lady, but she
Just-
wasn't attractive.
How old are you? Right, to state your age for the record. 25.
25.
So you're okay with a lady double your age?
I would have been
Like the
okay.
book.
I would have been
14
okay
and
with the
28.
50-year-old.
You've read too many
Would have been okay with
Messed
the
up.
50-year-old as long as she was cute.
messed up books for you, my
And
friend.
she was poor. So, like, she just hit, like...
That's, you can't say that
All
she was
the-
poor. You can say that she was unemployed.
No,
Maybe-
she was saying she was poor.
Oh, she was saying.
She's
okay.
like, I haven't had a job in 16 months. I'm so poor, but I really need this job. Like, I have a nursing job set up when I graduate. And I'm just like, no. Like, she's got nothing to offer. She had absolutely nothing. It's like, you come to the table, you gotta have something.
So if she had money and was slightly
she
better
thought you were-
looking, you would have.
If she had money, she
You'd have
didn't
been like,
have to
"Hey,
be so good looking.
How's it going?
I could use a sugar mommy right now.
Oh my god.
If she was good looking, she didn't need the money. That would have been okay with that.
I'm.
And if she was good looking, she really wouldn't matter if she smelled like smoke.
I
I
have-
could get used to it.
I have to say that I'm pretty disgusted with you right now.
Why?
Because that's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, it's not disgusting. It just goes against what you deem.
Oh, it's just
You-
it just
it
goes
goes
against
against what you
every
deem
fiber
as-
in my body.
You just think it's disgusting. Phil doesn't.
Yeah, it just goes against what you
Well,
think is.
what's your tie-breaking thing?
attractive.
Is it okay if Phil dated a 50-year-old?
No.
If
He,
she
like,
was
bring-
a
he
hot
brings her to
50-year-old.
events. He's like,
If
"Hey,
she was a
guys."
hot,
No.
skinny 50-year-old,
She could be your mother.
Oh my gosh.
I don't care.
He brings her to parties and everyone's like, "Hey, who's your friend?"
I would actually like really like that. Like everybody feeling embarrassed for me for dating an older lady. I think that'd be really cool.
Oh.
No.
Diana, have a seat. We have to interview for like 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. Come sit down.
Turn down.
No, wait, no, stop. 3 seconds. Wait, no, come back. Damn it, you better cut that out.